Yeah. So I will now keep the cube on the x-axis line and control A, all transforms, right? Now I'm going to increase the height of this cube so that it will look like a pillar, like this. Okay, fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now we can even increase little more, maybe some A or something. And now I just want to add some base in the lower part. Uh, this is not, there can be any model. Just I want to do some pillar like structure so that when we are doing lighting, it's going to look nice. So Alt E and then extrude faces along normals and then create a base, right? Now I'm going to move it and keep it on the left side, and like this I'll keep. Now I'll name it a pillar. Then I'm going to array, add modifier generate array, and then duplicate it in the y-axis line, like this. Increase the count to 50, like this. Okay, so we can see that we are not able to see the, we have put in the count 50 numbers, 50, but still I am able to see only 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, only 9 I am able to see. That's because we have to, here in the on the side bar, here we have to increase the clipping. Clipping means cutting. So in camera we will have this settings called clipping, so that we have to increase the numbers from 1000 to 10,000 or something, or even more sometimes. Okay. No, we will be able to see. If I just adjust these values, you can see it is like so if I put 500, like this it will happen. So it is like this. If I slide the clipping end, it will show reveal, and then again hide, show, like that. It will do. Right. Now I'll put back to 10,000 only. Now I'm going to duplicate and keep it on the right side also. Just like approximately I'm keeping. It may not be so perfect. Right. Now we have this kind of a trail of objects, so that we can um, gauge the depth, how distance it is, how deep and so long it is. So that we can create a sky and also a ground. And now I'm creating a ground. I'm going to add mesh and then circle. This time generally people create plane and then scale it and keep it like this time I want a circle. This time I want a circle for the ground, so I'm going to add mesh and then circle, but it comes as a circle only, not as a mesh. So what I will do is I'll go into edit mode and then press F for fill. It will fill the face and makes it a 3D geometry. That is, it becomes a mesh. We can, it becomes visible not just as a curve but as a mesh. It becomes visible. Now I'm going to make it even more bigger, and yeah, this is okay. Fine. Now I'm going to create the set the camera. You know very well that how to set the camera. We have to press 0. We have the camera in the scene. If you had deleted the camera, for some purpose, like selecting the camera and light and all, if you had deleted, you won't be able to see the camera. So if you had deleted, you have to go add and then again create the camera here. So here we have the camera already, so we don't have to create a new camera. Now I will just press 0 in the numerical pad. It will switch to the from user perspective to camera perspective. You can see on the left side, it will immediately switch here. From here you will see a change on the left side. So yeah, right. Now I'm going to switch, pressing the 0 in the numerical pad. Yeah, we got it. Only thing now, we have to select these pillars and press dot. That is, we have to do first this locking the camera here. Camera to view is there. Then we have to lock. It is on the sidebar, third option. Uh, yeah. Now pillar, I have selected the pillar in the outliner and then pressing the frame selection, that is dot in the numerical pad. Now again the same problem, that is clipping the camera we have to select and increase the distance, clipping distance we have to increase, start and end. Now start we may not do anything, just end should be 10,000 at least. For this much distance we have to increase 10,000 or even more, maybe 40,000. Yeah, okay. Now we are able to see it. Right. Now let's place the camera as if it is, these pillars are very huge, and the our human eye size is, human height is very small, like that we should keep. Now let me darken the areas around the field, and then yeah, like this. Fine. Now we have set the camera. Only after setting the camera we should work on the lighting. Right. Now, yeah. Now once we have set the camera, to avoid changing it by mistake or something, we should lock, selecting the camera in the outliner. We should press N in the keyboard, and then in the transforms we should lock it. Location and rotation we should lock, so that if I, even if I change it, if I press middle mouse, it won't change. So it's now safe. We can safely we can work on the other departments. Now, yeah, now this thing I am raising, and I am switching this panel to shader editor panel. Yeah. Now, if in the shader editor panel, when we select any object, we will see this principled BSDF material output. It is generally we see this, but this time we are going to add one thing, that is in the world, that is in the same shader editor panel. We have object, world, and the lines type. In that world, we have to choose. Inside the world, we will see background and then world output. Here also, below the scene properties, world is there. So they both are same actually. Here it is in the panel, here it is as a node system. This is called node system. So here it is existing as a panel with kind of these are fields. Same thing here are you can see here strength. It is in a node system. Here it is as a button field, like that. So now we are going to add the sky. Instead of adding a light, I am adding the sky itself. So then we can, if we need, we can create a light or something, whatever we want. So I am going to add a light here, because now you see I am pressing Z in the keyboard on the 3D viewport, and I am choosing rendered. It is now in solid mode. I am choosing rendered. There is no light here. It is completely gray color. Now you see the change is going to happen. I'll press Shift A and take a sky texture. I will type sky, and you will see a sky here. Fine. Now sky texture has come, but still there is no change on the viewport. It will come. So if you want, I will show close up. This is the sky texture, and I am switching on this sun disk. Huh? It is saying sun disk not available in EV render. This is a render engine name, EV. So we are going to switch EV render here on the right side in the properties to cycles. In cycles this is going to work, but no, in EV this sky texture won't work. So remember, we are giving this sky texture in the world on the top, not in the object. This is very important. In the world mode we are giving. Now I am connecting this sky texture to this background color. This is by default, it is there. We don't have to create this background world output and all. Inside the world, if you just switch, it is already there. It is all, these two things are already there, but only this thing we have created now. Sky texture we have created. Let's see the effect. See, it has become white color. Now what I am going to do is, okay, I want a blue sky. It should not be a white sky. So what I'm going to change some parameters. Here first parameter we are seeing sun size. So sun size may be too big, or maybe we have to reduce. Let's put 0.1. Then sun intensity is 1. Let it be okay. Later we may change it. Sun's elevation is 15. So maybe put it at 0. Let's see how it is going to look. So when I put it in 0, it is looking like this. Huh? Right. Yeah. Now let me increase this. I want a blue sky. You can see a sky here. See, the sun also we can see here. If I increase the intensity, it becomes, the land becomes lit up. It gets increased. You can see that it's a nice effect we can create. Now if I see in reality, if we see ozone is oxygen zone it is. So ozone, when we increase that, it becomes blue color. Because of ozone only the sky is blue. It is a form of dust actually. So that is actually filtering the sun rays to the heavy sun rays, radiation and all. It is filtering. So that dust, if we increase, the blueness of the sky will also increase. So here on the last option we are seeing ozone. So there I am going to put some phi or something. It has become blue color. But in Blender, one disadvantage is this sun is not so. That is, if I want this sun to be so reddish, that is when at the time of sunset, how it will look. That effect we won't get, but we get the sun. We can get the sky effect, but not the sun effect. So we will have to artificially create a sun and keep there. Like that we will have to do. It's a bit actually a tedious work only, but mostly we won't be looking at the sun. So now we are not going to look at the sun. So we will just make it small. The sun will make it small, and intensity will increase, so that the ground will be lit up, at the same time sun will be small. So like that we'll keep it. Now if I increase this altitude, it will give a different effect like this. That is I am on the mountains, like 2000 meters high on the mountain. So so we won't be able to see the horizon when we are inside the mountain on the top, and inside some house and all. Horizon we cannot see. We will be the upper part of the sky will be easily visible. Not like when we are at the sea level, how we'll be able to see the horizon. Like same effect we cannot see. So here also same thing it is showing up. Only the we are not able to see the horizon, but the blue color part of it we are able to see. So like that, if you want to animate this sun also, we can animate. See, sun elevation, see like this, we can animate it. Yeah, yeah, that we have to animate. That is, here when the sun is rising, you have to like decrease the dust or something and increase the air, or this thing we have to, this ozone we have to increase. Like that we have to animate. When one parameter is increasing, another parameter will have to change. Like that we have to be do. And this intensity we can also decrease. Like that we can do. So yeah. So like this we can just animate this. Like that we can do. But for now we'll keep the sun on the horizon only. Yeah. So let's decrease the intensity to 2 or something, and sun size. Fine. Right. Right. So you can you do that, or today it's we don't want to do today. Okay. Right. Okay. So I will show you the next thing. Another lighting method I'll show you. Uh, Here also we can just keep some light here on the top. It is already there. If I create a sunlight, it will be nice. Like, so I can create a sunlight also. Um, the only difference between the sunlight is sunlight has, it can be anywhere. Sunlight is very small now. Unfortunately, we cannot see in the. This is the sunlight. What you are seeing is the sunlight. I'll hide this 3D cursor. Now you can see the sunlight clearly. So this is the sunlight. This sunlight we need not actually position spatially like this. Sunlight is sunlight, that's all. We just have to rotate it. That's all. Like this we have to rotate. Its tail we have to deal with, not the source. Like that it is. Yeah. Like this we have to rotate, or we can rotate it here also. In the properties, light properties, object data properties, in the angle we can rotate it like this. Here also we can rotate. So okay, right. Now I'll send this file to you. Okay, so I'll send this file to you. You can do. Yeah. Right. So next thing I'm going to show is uh, how to texture a product. That is how to um, light a product. So yeah. So for this also we need a uh, like we need a camera to set up. So I'll just make a small model cylinder and then select, checker select. Okay. Fine. So you see, we have created this just a small model using the cylinder we have created it. Now, yeah. Now I'm going to give a metal shading to it. It is very easy. On the right side, what I'm doing is I'm just naming it steel material and then in decreasing the roughness, but I'm not able to see anything on the screen, so I'll just switch to material preview and and increase the metallic, so it has become a metal. uh, right now, to if I there is in wireframe it is looking like wireframe. In solid it is looking just a default material is there where we can switch. We can see it like clay model or whatever. It is just for a working purpose. It is not for rendering purpose. So when I switch to material preview, it is showing the whatever shader we have applied, that it is showing. But when I switch to rendered view, which is the final actually, which is supposed to be bright and like how material preview is looking, same way here rendered mode it should look like, but it is dark. Even if I keep a light, you see how it is showing up. Yeah, see, light is there. I have to increase the diffuse to some 500 or something, or this one to 5000. So it will show up like this only, it won't show up properly. So what I do is, we have to go to world on the side and go to color and environment texture and apply some photo here, some image here, whatever image we have downloaded um, from the Google or anything, we can just apply it here. I'm just applying some image here. Now, now we can see it is showing up like a steel or something like that. Okay. Now if I render it, it will, okay, it will show up nicely. Now if I render it, see, I'll press F12 in the keyboard, it will start rendering. Okay, now for you, you won't be able to see. Right. Now I don't want this image, so what we should do? We should go to the render settings and then film transparent we have to switch off, so that switch on the transparent, so that we won't be able to see the world the image, but we can see the reflection of that image on the object. Yeah, that is one advantage. Right. This is one way of lighting. Another way of lighting is that is I'm not keeping even if I delete the light in the outliner. See, camera is there, cylinder object is there, steel object, and then point light, another light is there. So I'm going to delete all the light. It won't get affected. So I don't need the light at all. I'll just create the world, some image I will apply in the world on the right side. Below the scene properties you have world properties. In that world properties I have applied environment texture, some image surround environment image I have applied. It is showing nice, like this it is showing up. Right now, if I increase the strength here in the world properties, it will become brighter or darker or whatever. If you want to change it, manipulate, you can do that. By default the strength will be 1. Okay, fine. Now I am going to this world where we in the previous lesson I was showing you the this shader nodes, shader editor panel world. In that world, the texture the image we gave here is showing up here. Yeah, see, we can see that whatever image I gave in the world properties, this is world mode, this is world properties, the whatever image I gave, it is showing up here. So the strength is also there here. So same parameters on the right side, it is here. Okay, fine. But now I want to give a different image. You see the what difference is when I switch from to material preview, it is looking nice actually. See how nice it is looking. So but when I switch to rendered view, it is somewhat not okay, I feel. Compared to this material preview, it is not good. So I want the same like material preview in the rendered mode also. This is material preview and this is rendered mode. I want like how it is in rendered material preview mode, same way I want in rendered mode also. So I should put the same image what is there in the material preview as a world image, as an environment texture. By default the Blender is having that image. So I'm going to access that default image of Blender, native image of Blender, to bring the same kind of effect in the rendered mode also, so that I need not create any light. If I just show some like some camera turntable animation or something, if I'm doing, I need not do any lighting. Just go to world and then do the linking what I'm going to do. If you do that, that will be enough. You don't have to put any extra light. So what I'm going to do, whatever image I have given in the world, that I'm going to delete. Now it has become dark, you can see here on the top. And let me make the surroundings black. Fine. Now shift A and then image texture, connect it to the color. Okay, fine. Now I am pressing open here. See, when I just connected this image, I am in the world. I am not doing any texturing for any object. It may look same, but I am actually dealing with the world. World means the environment of where the object is living, where the object is present. There I am creating actually the world. So world has no object actually. It is a non-existence, all-pervasive thing. So that is why we are not going to object. We are in the world. In the world, we have to created an image texture node. This orange color, it's called image texture node. This is also a node. This is also a node. This is world output node, background node. This is image texture node. In this node, I am pressing the open button and then going to C drive. There I am seeing program files. Generally in Windows, any Windows laptop or desktop, you will see that program that's where we install all the softwares. So there, the Blender Foundation software should also be. Yeah. In that, Blender 4 is there. I have installed Blender 4, that is 4.1. Inside that, 4 again, data files, studio lights, and world. In that world, you can see, I will show you even the path. See, program files, Blender Foundation. I will send you this path. So in WhatsApp, I can send you that. So I'm choosing this forest texture. Open image. So forest texture has come. Now, if I just switch, there is no change here. It is looking white color. Now I am going to press Control T. T for T shop and all. Control T I am pressing. Now immediately I am seeing this one. I am reconnecting this general to vector. Now you can see that it has become like steel nicely. Yeah. So in material preview, how it is looking, same way it is looking here also. Only thing, it is bit bright, that's all. But if you want, you can reduce the brightness. Here in the strength you can reduce or increase or whatever. Now here we can actually, once we press, that is once we apply this Control T, we get this texture coordinates and mapping coordinates. These both we will get. So we just created this for image node and then applied a forest EXR texture, which is the native Blender Foundation image files. So that path I have sent you. So after creating this image node and applying the forest image, forest environment image, I just selected this image node and then pressed Control T, T for T shop. So once I selected this and pressed Control T, they got automatically created texture coordinate map, texture coordinate node, and then mapping coordinates node. They both got created and they both automatically got connected to this forest, this thing also. So only thing what we have to change is, it was previously in UV to vector. Now I have changed it to generated to vector. That's all. That is the only change I have done. Here we can even animate it. Suppose if there is a sky or something, we can actually animate it. See, now you can see here the reflection of image is there, but the background is not there, because we don't need the background. See, whatever I am image object I am going to create, it will have the light. Without any light in the scene, we will have the light. I will show you without, if I delete this, see, if I just unlink this, it will become dark. See, it has become dark. Yeah. See, only in the material preview we can see solid, we can see brightness, solid mode, material preview, wireframe and all, we can see brightness. But in rendered mode, the person who is modeling and animating, the user should create the light. Otherwise in rendered mode it will be dark only. So instead of lighting, what I have created, a world environment I have created. So that environment image is actually casting light on the object. It is like having that is a trace paper which has some colors there. If I keep a torchlight behind the trace paper, some whatever colors are there in the trace paper, the light will penetrate on that colors in the trace paper, and then it will give you some colorful light actually. Yeah. Same way here also, that image is actually has become a light by itself, and it is with its all colors, it is illuminating the world. It is like how, because of sky, blue sky, uh, the world is blue, like that. Sometimes in the early morning or something, no. Sometimes you will see the blue color. Why? Because the sky is filtered when the sun rays is casted on the world, the earth. The earth's uppermost layer of dust, sky dust, is actually filtering them and then creating a blue color atmosphere. Same way here also, this image, whatever image we are giving, that will create a whatever the colors are present in that image, those colors will be reflected on this. You will see that. So that is what we are seeing. Yeah. Suppose if I create a blue, if I apply a blue color image, here the all objects will be in blue color. If it is a red color image, it will be in red color. So because the image I have now have given applied is like mix of all colors, greenery, road, sky, everything is there in that image. You go to some park in Australia, in your place, and just take a photo, and then you can view that image also inside this world, and then you will see the effect of it. So any image can be given here. So this is one way of lighting. Uh, so I'm just reconnecting it. So we didn't keep without any lights from the from here. We can have a lights here. I can even just if I if I use this rotate button in the shader nodes, you will see that some change is happening. So we can actually uh, that is the for the camera angle what I have kept, I can change the effect and then just keep it. Okay, this is what I want, like that you can keep it. It should not be so bright. So I can just try to change the map, that is rotate the texture world map, and then change the effect also. Right, right. So then uh, this also I'll send you. This also I'll send you. So actually lighting, you if you can do the texturing for those walls and roof, no, some material you don't have to texture it. If you It's very noisy actually. If you can do the texturing material, just apply some white color for the models, no, walls and roof. For roof, you can apply some red color, and for walls, white color, like that. No, then we can actually animate the camera. Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we have done the camera. Now, how to how to set up the camera and all. Only thing you have to do it by yourself. Only then, that is in my absence you have to do. Only then you will get it. So yeah, yeah. I'm talking about that only. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is roof. You have to material it, because you had many lessons on material, no, applying material properties, color. Some color you give, no, you don't have to give texture. Just color you give. Just white color for. Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. That is enough, so that we can do some camera movement. Okay, for that we can apply. No need to be perfect. See, that is how whatever you have, with that only we can start. No. Huh? So with that you start, I'm saying at least now you start, because later you will forget it. If we are going from when you are switching from material texture modeling, so far you were working so much and you have created a library of objects actually. Now if you when you switch to animation and rigging, no, you will forget those things. It is nature of human. So, yeah. So, if you are not in touch with that, if you didn't practice and you are not in touch with that, you will feel like as if you didn't learn that later. It will be very difficult to. So you have to, in the brain, you have to imprint the what by your actions. You have to do something by yourself and then figure out, and then those layers will be there inside your brain. So later you can retrieve it. But now if you are not creating any layers by yourself, by doing yourself any material texturing and all, you won't have anything to retrieve later. So you have to create layers in your brain that, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I remember, like that, to retrieve any layer from your own mind. No, you will not have. So you have to create those layers. So how in my absence only you can do that. If I am there, no, you will just follow it, but you will not by doing it by yourself. It's like watching a television and just it will be like that. See, if someone is watching, I'm watching a movie. After watching a movie, will I be able to create the same movie? No, I cannot do that. I can just watch and go off. That's all. So same way it will become. It should not become like that. You are going to practice for that only. You are taking this course. So yeah. So you have to do whatever the best you can do. Huh? Even if you try texture, it will be nice actually. So you do whatever, only then you will have questions. For that only I'm saying, whatever syllabus. Yeah. But you said that you don't have that facility, no, at home. That is furnitures you don't have. uh, yeah. Okay. So on the I too used to have long bag like that. On the bed I used to do, on the cot and all. Yeah. So I'm hearing some bell. Is it library bell? No. Right. Okay. Maybe I will show you some applying some material for the same house. You can also do. Yeah. So are you aware of this thing? That is, if I press Z in the keyboard, no, do you see four? Yeah. Okay. So in this wireframe mode, solid, material, and then rendered are there. So whenever we are doing modeling, no, we'll be in the solid mode. So that we are not focusing on material and texturing and all. We'll be doing the modeling work. So once we finish the modeling work, we'll switch to material preview, where we will be creating the material. Suppose I am selecting the roof. I am selecting the roof. See, I am selecting the roof. Now I am switching to material preview mode and then going to material properties. if there is any by default any material is there, and closing it off, pressing new, and then roof material like that, something I am naming it, and I am changing it to red color. Right, now the roof is done. Huh? Right, now for the wall I have to create, I have to select the wall, and then press new here on the right side, and then change it to walls material. It can be some yellow color or something, light yellow color. Right. So I can give the same material for the other walls also. I'll just select all of them carefully. All the walls I have selected. See, all the walls I have selected except for the wall which I have given the material. So finally I will select the wall that I have given the applied the material. Now press Ctrl L, press Ctrl L, and then link materials. Now all other objects also got the same material. Yeah. Now this guy also should be copied. Here also I can give actually. I'm selecting the roof, going to the data block. This is called data block. What you are seeing is that my cursor is, it's called data block. I'm pressing it, and then uh, applying the roof material. Right. So this one is walls material. Right. Some floor we have to give. Maybe I will just floor material. I can give some dark material for that. Right. So for this fence we can give some material. Fence material. So like this, no. Seeing this video, I think you will be able to do it. If you have any questions while doing, no, you can just in WhatsApp you can just message me. I will reply you and help you. Yeah, yeah. So only thing I want that is you have to try it, and then only you should ask me. Otherwise, no, it won't get imprinted for your sake. Only I am telling. Uh, yeah, yeah. You have to try it, then you will have that is mind will be ready to grasp what I am saying only when you are going to explore. Otherwise, no, you will not, the mind won't be ready to, will not have that that receptivity it won't have. So you have to try it out, you have to fail, only then you will get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So once you just do this, and then we can do some camera animation or something. Huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. So I think it's very noisy. I'm not able to. I'm also have to shout. So when is the library getting closed? Huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, in that case, no, I'll just show you how to do the texturing for this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want, that is, we already did that. It is there in the video. Okay, I'll show you which one you want. Ah, There is this roof. House, it takes time, like we did so many things. That's why it is there in the video. You can see that in YouTube. You have it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is, we took a cube. Okay, see, I took a cube. Okay. See, like this, I have made a. You know this, how to scale it and all, no? Right? Like this, I have made one wall. Okay. So next thing, what I have to do, I have to keep the wall here, right? From the top view, I have to keep the wall here, and then duplicate Shift D, and then duplicate, rotate it, keep the wall, one more wall here, duplicated wall, and then again Shift D, one more wall here on the right side. So four cubes, four walls, that's all, very easy. Rotate it and keep another wall here. Yeah, so this thing we have done. Fine. Now on the roof, for the roof, what we have to do is add. Uh, we can hide this one, the outliner, and then create a cube, and then go to top view, and then right, I will go to add modifier, generate array. Yeah. Now uh, I'm going to increase the count, and also the z, like this. That is, in the z I am typing minus 0.8 or something. You can just, you need not type and all. See, I am just doing like this. So for the roof, I should be, it should be like how a staircase will be, like that it should be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How a staircase will look like on the side view, same way it should look. Now I can increase the counts, right? And then also this way also I have to do this kind of pattern, right? Just adjust it. It can be, it need not be the same what I'm doing. You can do it. This gaps can be like shape, and gaps can be like even more increasing or decreasing. Now I'm going to duplicate. Sorry. Again, one more array I'm adding, and then um, so I'm doing it like this, minus 0.5, or minus 0.7. Oh, sorry, minus 0.07. Right. Now I'll increase it. So like this I have created the array. uh, the values are here. If you want in YouTube video you can see it. Values are here. Right. Now I will increase the count. Right. Now I can do, I just have to apply it. Apply, sorry, apply and then apply. Now it has become one single object. Now, yeah, now I just have to delete some, that is make it, crop it to rectangle, not like this. So I have to go to edit mode, switch to edge mode, and then mesh. There is an option called bisect in the mesh, and then yeah, yeah, and just draw it. Okay. Now transparency mode, switch on the X-ray, and then switch to face mode. So delete the faces. Here also we should do the same thing. Mesh, bisect. Yeah, like this. So like this you can make it. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. Now you just have to assemble it. That's all. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah. So once you do it now, seeing this video, you can do it. I think you may get some doubts while doing the roof modeling. You can ask me. Huh? The values are there. If you type the values, you will get that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, please. Yeah. So, okay. So meet on Monday. Okay. Yeah. Sure, sure. Thank. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah.